we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
It out by asking you about crypto itself and whether you want to put it on the balance sheet, given your founder's interest in that and belief, I think, in a sort of a Bitcoin maximalist world. If he believes as much as he does, has he been able to persuade either you or the board?
Well, Bitcoin is going to be a great way for us to facilitate commerce on Twitter and breaking down the barriers between people who have incredible content that they want to share with people and the people who want to pay them for that content. But we'd have to change our investment policy and change our point of view more broadly to have Bitcoin on our balance sheet. We've thought a lot about it, and the conclusion is it doesn't make sense today, given the types of securities we buy, the risk profile, the volatility of the securities that we buy. But we'll keep watching it and thinking about it over time.
Okay. Ned Siegel, always good to see you. But I assume long-term the ambition is to capture more of that market, which you're not in now.
Well, there's definitely lots of opportunity to improve commerce on Twitter. We've launched business profiles, which help businesses differentiate themselves from your account and mine. We've experimented with a buy button on those business profiles, and you'll see more commerce opportunities over time. But commerce doesn't have to mean buying a physical good. Commerce can mean helping somebody transact where they're subscribing to a new service. It could mean buying an NFT. It could mean buying something else that doesn't have to be physical in nature.
Why do you think the liquidation today?
Well, Bitcoin and all digital currencies, as a matter of fact, they really flow by news flow. There's no real fundamentals there, as we all talk about all the time. So when it gets start talking about on social media, when you start seeing froth and all of the kind of dog coins, if you will, the Shiba Inus, the Doge coins, when they start really rallying, it kind of makes a little bit of a frothy feel, and you start seeing some money taken off the table.
Is that crypto organizations are having a hard time retaining talent because there are so many of them, and obviously tech talent is always in short supply. What do you make of this brain drain, if you will? What impact is it having on the industry?
There is a very real brain drain. The brain drain is coming from, I'd say, Wall Street and from big tech and into crypto. I mean, at the forefront here, we really have a compelling mission to build new tools for the creator economy, to build a parallel financial system, and really to create a financial system that's more inclusive, always available, and provides better functionality than anything else that we're using. I mean, it'd be hard pressed to believe that anyone is actually satisfied by the service from their bank. I mean, today going to the bank is barely better than going to the DMV. So, when I think about what is compelling the brightest minds to go into crypto, it's really this opportunity for open innovation and a mission-driven organization. And so
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And we have Twitter CFO speaks about everything I've been talking about. How these social platforms are perfect for Bitcoin and crypto for commerce. These social media platforms are going to be a one-stop shop, the same way it's set up over in China. Social credit is going to take you into that virtual world. Now we have the Webull CEO says Bitcoin and cryptos have no real fundamentals. And guys, we know that's a lie. We know DeFi is definitely the new banking. We know that these big banks, big corporations are building this digital economy. And then lastly, we have Spencer Bogart reading off a script. If you look at his eyes, he's reading right off a script. And what he states, they're building a parallel financial system. And we know this is fact. While the masses are asleep, the fourth industrial revolution will be built. Robots, algorithms, and drones take humanity out the workforce. Remember, guys, just think about it. And I've been over it time and time again, but I haven't been over in a while. Remember, your unions have control because what? If they take the people off the job, everything stops. But we know once they bring in the robots, algorithms, and drones, all that control is over. We know that's what the New World Order wants. Total control over the globe. And blockchain gives that surveillance of the all-seeing eye. The New World Order is going to be able to tax the globe because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. Y'all have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.